caused, ensured, encouraged.
I'm going to grab a drink. We'll be right back.
Sure.
Alright.
I need 144 cosmetics. Jesus Christ.
That's in Vermintide.
Nope. This is in this browser game.
Oh. Have a look at me.
I'm looking. You have a very grid fashion base.
I usually do now. Did you see it?
No.
Oh. I was
What am I
stuck.
seeing?
I wasn't stuck, but
Oh, you're inside the storage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We're done there. Right. Now the thing I need to do is what? What is that guy? I know why. Copper. Copper? Probably copper. Looks like copper. Copper, 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 copper. Hello. Beauty. Rover. Truck. And build. And trade. The compound. Yield 0 compound, you shitting me? Much better. So I noticed on the trade platform there are 5 places to store goods that are not the trade platform itself, that are not the trade shuttle itself. These two, these two, and it's not doing it right now, but it will when the shuttle comes back. Hell, it's not even moving to there. And here. Not sure why it lets you put one there, but it does. Prune. Done. Well, that was simple enough.
I don't know if Windows 7 has this, but
Yeah.
Windows 10 does, where I can move a window all the way to the left-hand side, and it automatically fills the left half of my screen.
I don't think so, but maybe.
And then on the
Okay.
right hand side, it will show the Alt Tab menu. And I click on the application I want it to be on the right hand side, and that is now on the right hand side of my screen.
I've never seen that. Shit, it wasn't that far.
Okay,
Oh,
and I'm
Ah,
back.
God fucking damn it, I got bit by something.
You usually have to pay extra for that.
Yeah, but now I'm welting up, and I don't like it.
You're
It's on my,
in the walls, Dave.
it's on the back of my wrist too, so, and it's really inconvenient and itchy and etc.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake, man.
Ooh. Ah. That'll just smell again.
Alright.
Oh, well, all my corpses stuff is gone. That's a shame. I do have an extra truck though. It's always something. Base is almost due west. I should go east.
accommodation again.
Just make sure you don't pay up front. Pay the extra money to have it cancelable on check, saying pay on check-in.
I figured, worst case scenario, if, say, hypothetically, you have some kind of medical issue and cannot attend CanCon, I'll just catch a bus instead. It won't be fun, but
Yeah.
I was going to most likely use Airbnb, which generally up to a certain point is fine to cancel, but after a certain point, it's like, you want to cancel? Okay, you're getting $0 back. Enjoy.
Research says compound.
You're in a thing, it's in Dixon, right? You're pretty much staying at the McDonald's in Dixon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Research says research. Spaceship. Research says
Well, I can tell you one thing. This fucking mosquito bike is quite itchy. You know what? I'm just gonna spray some isopropyl alcohol on it until my parents find some anti-itch cream.
Did you try the whole your cross with your fingernail thing?
What?
Do you have any of your fingers have a decent fingernail?
No. I've never heard that before in my life. What the...
Perhaps the side of a spoon or a butter knife. Yeah, you press into it to the point where it is almost causing you pain, and then 90 degrees, do it again, and yeah, it tends to
relief
go away.
for a while.
Is that like distracting yourself with your painful back by stabbing yourself in the leg?
No,
Not as far as I'm aware.
not quite the same. It's not like you make yourself the worst problem.
This listing has they have one bed, but they have maximum 3 guests.
They know what's up.
So Dave, is yours fully cancelable?
Fully.
If I find a better deal on Airbnb for instance, a whole place, and you would have your own room, would you be interested in me taking a look at that option?
No. Because it wouldn't have a separate bathroom.
It might.
Might
If we have a whole
ensuite.
house, you might have a two bathroom place.
Might have an ensuite and a bathroom.
Yeah. Alright, maybe.
Okay, we'll see what we find. I mean, there might be something ludicrously good.
Well, good luck.
Or there might be nothing, and it was still worth asking.
Problem is, you can't tell it you want a certain number of beds, you can only tell it you want a certain number of guests. So, I tell it 2 guests, and it's saying, you want this place with 1 bed, 2 guests, right? Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And apparently, even upgrading that to 3 guests isn't enough to get rid of that. There's got to be a number of bedrooms. Let me see if there's an advanced option or something. There you go, 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Apply filters.
remember, I'm looking to check in on the 26th and
And
check
check
out
out on
on.
the 31st.
That's right.
5 minutes. Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah.
I'm well fucking aware.
Like I made these plans well ahead of time.
Doesn't make it right.
I needed jewelry. That's the other thing I needed. I didn't even send for it in a caravan. Because I got too distracted from my jewelry. Bye. I'm quite sure.
And Damo, you're not coming to Camp Coronation?
At this stage, no. Haven't even seen a roster for that date, although I did look at the schedule. Yeah.
I thought you were expecting that you would have your roster for it by Monday of this week.
No.
Oh, there was a sworn that was the discussion last week. It was that you would know by Monday whether you had
No.
because you had when you like
Rosters
on
often.
the schedule as you could be on this day.
Yep. I'm on roster, which means I have to see the roster. The rosters usually come out Wednesday afternoon, but there's no promise of that. Uh-oh. Looking at the picture. Wish I could make it bigger. Open original.
Should be facing up. I said no.
Yeah, I don't see a problem. No, I was like looking at the picture and waiting for him to explain the problem to me.
His heat sink. No, I think that looks okay. That's his heat sink, the big silver thing, right?
Yes. I don't even know what Captain's referring to.
He thinks he's put his heat sink perpendicular instead of parallel. And he thinks it should have been parallel.
No, it's
Or something.
he thinks that the heatsink should be rotated 90 degrees.
Ah, no.
Yes, would work just fine.
In fact,
With this particular case, because this particular case has extractor fans at the top as well.
Yeah.
I know because I have this case, which is why I know about all the little quirks like the ABC, the EF,
Yeah.
AKL, or whatever it was.
But yeah, no. Even like most cases, you're meant.
Yeah.
In most cases.
He's done it in the exact correct way. There is no case that I know of where that would be an incorrect configuration. Some cases allow for extra stuff too.
Yeah. Spider. It's a
I was half expecting the IO stuff to be in the bottom right instead of the top left.
Riveting stream.
Ah, yeah. Well, I got distracted by.
By the case and the helping captain. I know.
Exactly.
I'm teasing you.
I know. But I've got that, and now I'm thinking I don't even need anything more than this on that. See? Build some storage.
Penrith always seems to be sitting on Satan's doorstep or something, considering the heat.
Black Thomas
Yeah,
is
that's about
bad.
right.
That sounds every bit as bad. Oh, come on!
Shit, that's good.
Man, after this, he's going to be like, yes, from now on, I'm totally paying some fucker $100 to do this.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah, that, like, it's good knowledge, but
It's stressful as hell. Come on, why can't you just go in the spot where I fucking am pointing to?
I was going to say to Catherine, the only ones where you could go wrong is on the front switches, because depending on your case, they can either be individual strands of risers, or which is one block you plug into your motherboard.
They are
And I,
individual.
And I just remembered. Wait, Wilson has this case.
They are individual. My particular motherboard comes with its own little razor thingy.
Okay, cool. So
His
you.
may not.
Molexes are the fucking bane of my existence.
What?
I do not.
It's pronounced crows.
No, yeah, well that too. But I do not have the physical strength required to disconnect a Molex connector.
Yeah, they're a little retarded.
Like it must have been made to withstand like nuclear fallout or something.
Sure, sure. So Dave, you've lived in Canberra, yeah?
Uh huh.
Do you know Braddon? suburb.
Yeah.
What do you think of Braddon?
Wouldn't want
Yes.
to live there.
It's named after Brad, so it's already not really selling me. But this place does look decent.
How far away is Braddon? I think it's close enough that you can make it work.
It's more in the CBD.
Yeah.
To give you an idea, I used to live in Reed. And that was fucking sweet when I lived there.
So, for the most part, my interactions with Canberra stretch from Eaglehawk to Dixon.
Right. So you know where you obviously you looked at a map where Braddon is, right?
Really, no.
Maybe you should do that.
Well, I mean, what context does that give me?
It tells you
Well, you scroll
Distance to-
out.
epic.
Yeah, but like, it doesn't matter where it is. It's as long as it is in the general vicinity of Canberra. Okay, then that'll do.
That'll do. Ricky.
But no, I do have a vague knowledge of the highway as it leads into Canberra Central, and that's about it.
Okay.
And I think it's like on the way in, Braddon is the one that's right near the Canberra Central or Canberra Centre or whatever they call it.
hmm Pretty much, right? So if you, say you're going to Canberra Centre, right? You know, you take the highway and you turn left, and then there's that road that you turn right on to get into all the car parks in Canberra Centre.
Yes,
Okay, so
vaguely.
in so yeah, so again, highway, you turn left, and then once you travel down that road like a few hundred meters, you turn right onto Canberra Centre. Now imagine instead of turning right onto Canberra Centre, you turn left, you are now in Braddon. That's it. It's pretty much you go all the way to Canberra Centre, but instead of the last turn, take the other turn. Done.
Okay, fair enough. Oh man, Canberra has a heliport.
Uh-huh.
Why are we not like fucking going all politician style?
Yeah,
Bishop.
exactly. It's like, how do you think Roman Bishop gets around?
Yeah, that's it. Fucking, why do I need to fucking schlep it in there in a car?
Because you're not a politician making ridiculous amounts of money and ridiculous amounts of travel entitlements.
No, you're not a politician, shonky politician, with a ridiculous amount of budget that you can use. Whoa, that's just stripping out power. Not that much, but a bit.
Tilly Devine lived from 1900 to 1970. She was one of the worst women in Sydney. She founded her empire on a legal loophole. In Sydney, no man could run a brothel.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, that sounds like a porn star name.
What was the name?
Tilly Devine.
Chili. So I'm going to try something I've never tried before.
Oh yeah?
My spaceship is not attached to my base, but my truck is attached to my spaceship.
Dun, 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 dun.
I mean, I couldn't think you could pull one truck with another truck using a fucking power cable, but here we are.
Yep. Gotta try it, right?
What happens if you connect a ring of trucks that spans the circumference of the planet?
I don't know, but that would be amazing.
Literal supply train, right? Like,
Yeah. It'd be like,
just make sure it's hooked up to enough power to keep it going forever.
it'd be like a lazy Susan. Like, you just have batteries and
Yeah.
solar powers on them.
like-
There's the sun's everywhere, someone's somewhere, right?
The sun's somewhere, so as long as you've got
One
solar
on every
powers
truck.
on like 4 points around it, you're
Yeah.
fine. It's like a sushi train but for supplies.
Yes, it's so hot. And everyone who's... One person would have to drive the truck. But everyone else in the planet could just farm or mine wherever they want, just stick something on whatever trailer they see.
Just chuck it on the train when you're
You
done.
got to research? Off you go. And the other guys? Well,
Oh man, it's like we have so many plans for this game.
yeah.
What if you then add so many trucks to the linkage that it is no longer just the circumference of the planet, but instead a little bit larger? You then have a floating platform? Have we created the first Halo?
No, I don't think. I think gravity still applies.
I think I've got...
Are we going to stretch a span of trucks from one planet to another?
Because the cables themselves are not physical objects.
Yeah.
Right,
What do you
so-
think of that place, Dave?
Sorry, I haven't looked at it
That's
yet.
okay.
I will now.
Okay, okay. Take your time.
I was waiting for Damon to take off.
Oh, well, I'm...
No, sorry, please. If you have more entertaining things to watch, you go right ahead, sir.
Well, I'm about to do it right now. I'm thinking, actually, that I could probably take off from
There's
the
a dangerous
habitat.
sentence.
If I if I take off from the habitat, I don't even need this seat.
Can you do that?
Just did.
Apparently so.
Wait, so you were able to take off from the seat? The seat that has no fucking air in it whatsoever. Well, not air, but like it's not windowed or anything, right?
Well, let me put it back on. Let's do the test. Yep.
That seems ridiculous. Like, yeah, so I'm just gonna ride down this steel cage up into space.
Not only that, I could have done it from the back. Like this.
So she said.
Right. You made your point there, right? That is absolutely preposterous.
But still hilarious. Alright, so now the battery is ready. Battery on there. Second battery is ready. On there. And now, experiment. For science! Did you see that? You will.
I'm still watching you putting the battery on.
You will see it in a second.
Ah, disconnected.
I wonder why this section is so barren.
That would be because somebody stripped me.
No, I mean of landing zones. I wonder if someone was sitting here in orbit, they could watch a truck drive around the globe.
Nah, because the game, when you're far enough away, it just converts everything to low polys.
Yeah,
So you wouldn't.
but you see their signal. Like, I can see my beacon, I can see my base.
No, you can see your base, but you shouldn't be able to see your beacon.
I can see my beacon, but I can't see trucks.
I can only see your home beacon. I can't see your beacon.
I saw
like
it.
beacon.
I will circle
Oh
my...
yeah, no, I see it.
Great. Now that we've proven that, let's go somewhere else.
But I couldn't see you. When I couldn't see other players' beacons. I definitely remember that.
What colour is Captain's Barren Moon?
Grey.
Mine's
white?
not. Mine's a bit purple. Could have been a patch update. What the heck?
You don't have very many places to go to. Oh yeah, planet's about to circle in. Damn, it doesn't mess around. Directly to Rad Planet.
Why mess?
Aren't you glad I told you to go there?
Yeah.
It's a small planet too.
It is, isn't it?
Alright, let's look at Wilson's Airbnb listing.
Not bad.
I'll be right back.
Sure.
See you soon. See, Dave, that's how you do it. That's not what I wanted.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. That's copper.
I'm a little concerned about the pictures of their bathroom.
Yeah, with me, I'll take another look.
Bugger.
No, Dave, that's a pool.
That's so funny.
Yeah, you got this.
What's that?
Captain question. Yeah, I see what you mean about the pictures of the bathroom. Those are a little bit out of place, aren't they?
They're very, yeah, it's very like close shots.
You know what it strikes me as, though? I think that a listing agent has taken all of the other photos, because you'll see the first one has an LJ Hooker watermark on it.
Yeah.
And I think the people have realized, oh, we don't have any photos of the bathroom, so we should probably put one. And they're just not very good.
Thought I had a second aluminium. Oh, sorry, a second aluminum. But apparently I do not.
Do you know what address this is at?
I believe it is the Medina Service Department.
That's fantastic. You know what address that is at?
I do not. It looks to be number 74. On what road? I could not tell you.
Oh, okay. I know where it is.
It too is right opposite the McDonald's.
Yeah, no, I know that McDonald's.
Balcony views of a Macca's. So.
I am familiar with the McDonald's at Braddon. It's not the best McDonald's in the world, but it has an old style drive-through. Like the drive-through at that McDonald's is like the drive-through at a Bottle-O.
Oh crap!
So it's like you drive in, you park, you get out.
No. You've never been to a drive-through bottle overs?
Well, I thought I had, but thinking about it, it just like they advertised it as drive-through bottle-o. It was realistically you just go in and you uh, park there, and you get out of your car and walk in. So it's more like a tiny undercover parking tunnel.
I can do this, but explaining it is kind of long-winded.
I imagine he doesn't have the facilities available to voice chat.
Yeah. I don't know what RST con is.
Hello.
Hey, awesome.
G'day.
So you see the big, the rectangled words up the sides.
Yep, sorry, hang on, I don't have the... Can you pass me the book again, to you? Thank you.
So I'm looking
Yes.
at this. I'm looking at this from the angle as if to read the word panel.
Yes.
Okay. Now across the top it says P LED. That's the power LED to tell you whether or not.
Yep.
Yep. Then power switch is only two cables. One is power button, and the other one is the ground to earth it.
Yep.
The next one is left empty.
Sorry, you're breaking up, Demo.
So the fifth one is left empty. So across the top of the pins, the panel pins,
It goes...
Yep, it goes power LED positive, power LED negative.
And then it goes power, button, and then ground.
Yeah, they're the two for the power switch.
Yep, and do you reckon the one with an arrow is ground?
Arrow.
Yeah, like there's no positive, there's no
Fairly
negative.
sure it doesn't matter. I mean, the nature of a switch is that it's just bridging the connection.
I agree.
I don't believe it has any polarity to it whatsoever.
I don't actually see an arrow.
No, like it's on the cable.
Yeah, on the cable itself.
It's just black.
So both of
And if
them
you
have
flip-
like plastic square covers to go over the pin.
Yes, but it's 2 pins, and you can't separate them.
Yes.
It's a two-wide header.
Yeah,
There's
it's a
a
2-wire
two-wide-
head, and it goes up, and one of the sockets, so to speak, has an arrow pointing at it, like a little triangle, and I saw these triangle pointing at it, and that's it.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna plug them along the top
Yeah, it's
and position 3 and 4.
Okay.
Is that correct?
Yes.
1, 2,
Yes.
3, and 4.
Top row 3 and 4.
Yep.
Okay. Is the next one no pin on the panel? Like
Yeah,
there's no
physically
physical.
no pin there.
Yeah. Then that's
Correct.
the one.
There's physically no pin.
Beautiful. You've got the right spot.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Now
Underneath that is the reset.
yes. Which plugged into 3 pins, and there's only 2 pins.
Nope.
Is it no? So your reset is so your reset, the thing that comes from the case, the actual thing you're putting on the motherboard.
Yes.
That thing is 3 wide. Yes.
No, it's 2 wide,
It's 2 wide, is it? Okay.
and that's why I'm confused.
There may be in the now I don't remember, but I think in this thing there was an adapter. Have a look in the tray of miscellaneous bullshit and see if there's an adapter that goes from a 2 to a 3. I vaguely remember seeing one, but I don't have my tray of miscellaneous bullshit with me right now.
Or just a triple wide thing that does 3 up, like in a single.
Yeah, let me just pour all this shit out. Mine's still in a little baggie. Okay, so the only thing that has pins looks like it's a speaker.
Okay, you also want the speaker because it goes over the ones that say 5V and speaker.
Yes.
I would have sworn there was an adapter with.
See the
Is
case.
there, of the other things on the coming out of the case,
Yep.
are there 2 different reset ones maybe?
Yeah. Let's look for
Check
that.
for a second one, because if there is a second one, you can disregard the 2-pin version.
HDD LED,
That's, yeah.
and one that's
Right,
not
activity.
labeled but has a funky cable. Let me plug the HD LED.
You've got 2 power LEDs.
This is just HDD LED. It doesn't say anything about
It has a 2 wide and a 3 wide power LED because
Ah,
of 2
yeah.
different standards.
Yep.
well, this is a 2 wide one.
Yep. So that's next to the power switch.
Let me grab the book. Is it position 1 and 2?
Yep. Top 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Positive and negative probably does matter, but it probably won't do any damage.
This one has positive and negative on it.
It most certainly does matter, but they will be clearly labeled.
Yeah.
Yes, these ones actually have a plus and a minus on them, which makes me really think that it doesn't matter for the switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously for a diode it matters, but switches are.
So it won't
Bipolar,
damage
as
it
it
if you
were.
go the wrong way around anyway.
Well, if it's the wrong way around, it just won't work.
It just won't light up. Yeah. Alright, so that's that. Alright, so we still have the mystery of the reset switch, which has confounded me for ages. I don't need a reset switch, right?
It might not need the ground. It would definitely need a reset connectivity and a 3-volt. I'm pretty sure about that.
Yeah, true.
Ooh.
No, it doesn't necessarily need the
Doesn't
reset.
need well, it's not going to not need the reset. It's in the
Yeah,
middle.
look, I think it is. I think it's you need to use 4 and 5, as it were, the +3,
Yep.
exactly what Damo said. But I'm not 100% on that, so I'm just quickly scavenging through for my case manual and
I'm
such to
also-
find out.
Alright, I'm grabbing my case manual now. Case manual. So you have the same case as me, Wilson.
I do, which is incredibly convenient for walking
In
through
this
things.
situation.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Alright.
going off what I used to do at work. What? 8, 9 years ago? Like,
Mm.
you know, my knowledge of this is shady at best.
Oh no, I forgot to get a floppy drive for my computer.
Your knowledge of a lot of things is shady, Damo.
And a disk drive.
Yeah, right. I love that it's still.
I have I have a CD-ROM drive in my computer right now.
Oh,
Yeah, but
CD-ROM is fine.
Yeah.
Not a fucking 1.44.
I
I
did in my
can't-
old computer.
I can't
Yeah,
live without
you're
the
a
DVD-ROM.
I'm not a retard. I have a piano that takes only floppies.
Piano is a retard.
Alright.
I mean, it's quite literally retarding you.
Eh,
Yeah.
The strictest definition of the word. It's holding you back.
Yeah.
it's fine. I just have a USB external floppy drive now. And all is
There you
good.
go.
Ooh.
Seems like
We have a
better solution.
USB DVD drive at work and I had to use it the other day and I felt like a Neanderthal.
Oh, I don't know what's your aversion to physical media.